여기 찬장을 넘어뜨려 놓자.
This works very well.
오케이.
There is no ladder. If anyone falls,
오케이. 그냥 지나간다? 그냥 지나가면 안 되는데. 뭘로 위를 덮어놔야 되는데? 보자기뽀. 이거 보자기.
this door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency.
보자기. 거참 보자기 죽어도 안 주네. 융단? 아 그래 카페.
This
여기다 카펫을 딱 이쁘게 깔아놓으면.
now it's not an open hatch, just a nice carpet on the floor. I should walk carefully here.
이제 끝났지.
Now, if a thief runs through the kitchen, he'll pay a surprise visit to the cellar. The traps for my circus companions are all prepared. I can leave now, but I'll return later with Charles Foley and his
귀신
companions.
들린 저택. 어디 볼까?
Police! Police!
한 번에 끝났어.
Stop where you are! Where are they?
Trapped, Watson, with your assistance.
How so?
You sounded just like a real Bobby, my dear fellow. You startled them into the traps.
I did?
I assure you, Watson, it was quite an entertaining show. They will not escape the
저 옆에도
house now.
창문인데 막혀있구나 나무로.
Gum!
And this is the pistol used for the murder in Half Moon Street.
How do you know about that? Have you closed the case yet, Sherlock?
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Did you follow me?
Sherlock, it may seem that I used you, but you should be pleased to know that you have served our queen well, in this instance. So now, let us catch the big fish. But this man is not one of the merry men.
No.
Then why exactly are we here, Sherlock?
This gentleman, Charles Foley, has been involved in a double murder, and the hunter of a set of valuable antiques, the Hellenistic treasures, which disappeared in a theft many years ago.
You're no better than the coppers!
You are banana corpus. 짜란. 와.
Holmes, that is incredible. The Hellenistic treasures.
Indeed.
Nothing but trifles. Where are the merry men?
I don't know why you are asking me, Mycroft. They are yours to find.
I'll see you soon, dear brother.
10,000원 이상 퀵뷰입니다.
Don't move.
자, 정교한 금고와 전시품. 레이튼의 진술과 레이튼이 소주에 결국 안 맞네. 아이 씨발 뭐 왜 이래요? 교수형에 처하자.
Charles Foley, you committed the crime of premeditated murder and of theft. You will be severely punished for your deeds.
You are pitiful, you Scotland Yard dog.
Save your words for the gallows. I'm sure the journalists will love them. I shall leave now, Watson. Gentlemen, please take our friends here into custody.
Where are you going?
I have unfinished business. I'll see you at Baker Street.
뭐가 또 남았지? 다 했는데? 뭐 또 남았지? 코끼리 때리러 가나?
Be careful with the lamps. Don't bring them too close to the barrels.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Who's there?
That is of no importance. What matters is who you are and the plans that you have here.
So you can stop us from carrying them out?
Eventually, yes.
Hey, careful. You'll blow us all up.
I'm listening.
We are a group known as the Merry Men. But I suppose you knew that already. We are the men who've already lost everything of value in their lives. We are ruined shopkeepers. We are workers who were fired from their jobs. Honest people who were robbed.
눈썹 봐.
We were forced out from our homes and thrown onto the street. And all of this in the name of the so-called law. The laws that were set out by our government.
후라보노님 감사합니다.
The laws that make the commoners only more vulnerable and the wealthy more protected. We are not only from the British Empire. Some of us are from the New Lands, America, Australia, and we are many. But men we are still, and we are merry for that we stopped being afraid. For those powers that be had done their best to plant the fear inside our souls, and we accepted it so easily. The fear advised us to keep our heads bowed. It prevented us from fighting. Bankers and politicians, they own our lives, our work, our bread, and they push us to compete between each other, just to see who may serve them better. But in the end, they are the few, so they are weak. They are nothing without their titles. We should not fear them. Our so-called masters should fear us instead. The time has come for our group to stand tall. Our great and many merry men. We are going to blow up the London Stock Exchange. No life shall be lost. But ownerships, debts, and property titles? They shall all be destroyed. They're only papers, after all. So many people will be freed over this night.
That is a radical step to take. What result do you truly expect?
Chaos. But soon people will understand that they are free, and that they don't belong to anyone. They will be able to work for themselves, together, without letting the rulers dictate what to do, and finally justice will arise.
What you are intending to do is a crime. It is not justice.
그래.
How do you see justice then?
그래 이
Kids go
빨갱이야.
to prison for a loaf of dry bread. And how many lords do you see punished for stealing from their people? Sending them to their deaths in mines or overseas to fight for land? Our masters wouldn't hear us. So now it's time to sing the song of the merry men. Will you let us do our duty?
아무리 그래도 그렇지 전복을 시켜서는 안 되지. 그럼 니네가 투표를 통해서 사람을 뽑아야지.
When people fight the order, they are too blind to see the consequences that throw society into chaos. I shall stop your actions, but not you. Run. Now!
잘 죽어.
So, you're interested in Russian literature now?
Quite lately.
It is an interesting book. I remember a few lines.
Really? I tried reading it myself, but I had a hard time understanding it.
Yes, Doctor. It's about intelligence. Sherlock, I vaguely recall one of the lines. Sometimes it takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. There were also a few words along the lines of pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. Tell me, Doctor, does my brother show any signs of pain or suffering?
Not that I know of.
Because you see, Doctor, behind all of his masquerade, my brother does possess a deep heart. So deep that he does not recall where he places his love.
Well, I'm sure that...
His love and his duty that, in the first place, should be directed towards the Empire. For without it, we would be nothing. A country filled with uncivilized men.
And the Empire needs order and discipline. It has no room for chaos.
People who commit crimes, or at the very least intend them, deserve punishment, Sherlock. Without justice, there can be no civilization.
But we serve the truth, not justice.
Your truth, Doctor, that may prove immoral. Allowing people to terrorize London, destabilizing the whole empire.
Terrorize only the powers whom you serve, Mycroft. Not I, not Watson, not Mrs. Hudson, not Wiggins.
Sherlock, the merry men are to be stopped.
Not by me. You created the merry men. Stop them yourself. Only make sure that you don't create 10 more merry men by arresting the one.
Good night, Dr. Watson.
머리 잘랐네. 투블럭으로.
Anything in the post, Watson? Any clients worthy of our attention?
Only a second reminder from Mrs. Hudson about our new neighbour. She urges you to remove your...
Oh, I don't care about that.
Holmes, the lady who will be moving in shortly has requested the use of our spare room to place all of her boxes.
Wait. What? A lady?
A lady. 진실 확인. 오케이. 드디어 엔딩 봤네요. 미친 셜록. 참 게임 잘 만들었어요. 잘 만들었는데 뭐랄까. 아이고 저 살아있네. 어고고 이뽕 살아있네. 어고고 이뽕님 감사합니다. 고마워요. 다음에 더 좋은 게임, 재밌는 게임 나왔을 때 투자금으로 사용하도록 하겠습니다. 아, 지금까지 그 했던 에피소드들에 대한 그런 모습들이 보여지네요. 후라보노님 감사합니다. 흐름하죠 왜? 참 이걸 만든 회사가 영국인지 모르겠지만 영국인지 미국인지 모르겠지만 참 노래를 너무 잔잔하게 했어요. 노래를 너무 잔잔한 걸 깐 게 아닌가. 지금까지 셜록홈즈 죄와 벌 시청해주신 여러분들께 진심으로 감사드립니다. 유튜브로 보신 분들 구독 한 번씩만 눌러주시면 감사하겠습니다. 아프리카로 보시는 분들 추천과 즐겨찾기 한 번씩만 눌러주세요. 다음 팟도 마찬가지고요. 감사합니다. 셜록홈즈 죄와 벌은 여기까지 하겠습니다.